Look at this. You probably think this is your problem, right? This one guy running across your counter at 2 a.m. when you turn the kitchen light on? I'm going to tell you something that's going to make your skin crawl. Literally. The roach you just saw? That's not the problem. That's just the scout. The real problem is hiding behind your fridge, underneath your cabinets, and inside the walls of your kitchen right now, and it is so much worse than you think. Take a look at this. This is what's living behind almost every refrigerator in America. See these little brown capsules? Those are called Uthicae, egg cases. And here's the part that should genuinely terrify you. One single one of these capsules can hatch 30 to 50 brand new baby roaches. Not one, not two, up to 50. And most kitchens have multiple capsules hidden behind appliances, inside cabinet corners, and tucked into wall voids. So while you're spraying that one roach you saw on the counter with a $6 can of Raid, there's an entire underground city of roaches multiplying behind your walls, completely unaffected, completely safe, and completely thriving. But don't panic. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix this for real, permanently, and for about $2. By the end of this video, you're going to know how to get immediate same-day results, hundreds, sometimes thousands of roaches gone in minutes. How to make a homemade bait using 3 ingredients from your kitchen that costs less than your morning coffee. The exact professional strategy that pest control technicians use, the same strategy that companies charge $300+ for. So stick with me, because this is going to be one of the most useful videos you watch all year if you've ever dealt with roaches. Before we talk about chemicals, before we talk about baits, before we talk about anything fancy, we need to deal with what's already there. And for that, we're not reaching for poison first, we're reaching for this. A regular wet-to-dry shop vac. This is honestly one of the most underrated tools in pest control, and almost nobody talks about it. Here's why it works so well. It gives you something that sprays and baits cannot give you: instant results. When you're dealing with a heavy infestation, the psychological win of seeing hundreds of roaches disappear in front of your eyes in the first 5 minutes is huge. It's satisfying, it's motivating, and honestly, it just feels good after dealing with this nightmare. Here's exactly where you want to focus that vacuum nozzle. Behind and underneath the refrigerator, this is roach paradise. It's warm from the compressor, it's dark, and it's almost never cleaned. Behind and inside cabinets, especially the corners where cabinets meet the wall, along baseboards and in corners, roaches travel along edges, not through open spaces. They're following pheromone trails left by other roaches. Any visible egg capsules, vacuum these up directly. Don't try to scrape them off and throw them in the trash, because they can still hatch even after being knocked loose. Vacuum destroys them. Now look, this isn't going to solve your problem permanently. This is damage control. But what it does do is dramatically reduce the population you're dealing with. It removes a huge number of egg capsules before they hatch, and most importantly for content like this, it gives you that immediate visual, satisfying result. After you're done vacuuming, immediately empty that canister into an outdoor trash can with a sealed lid. Don't let it sit in your house. Some of those roaches can survive inside the canister for a surprising amount of time. Okay, now that we've cleared out the roaches we could see, it's time to deal with the ones we can't see. And this is where most people get it completely wrong. The roaches that survived your cleanup didn't just disappear. They retreated. They're hiding inside wall voids, behind outlet covers, under the lip of your cabinets, inside the gap where your countertop meets the backsplash. Basically every crack and crevice you can imagine. This is where what's called a flushing spray or knockdown spray comes in. These are typically pyrethrin-based aerosols, and their entire purpose is not to be your main weapon. It's to irritate roaches enough that they come out of hiding. Here's how you use it. Lightly mist along baseboards, cracks and crevices, not a heavy soaking. just enough to create that irritant effect. Focus on areas you couldn't physically reach with the vacuum. Behind outlets, with the breaker off if you're spraying near electrical, under the stove, inside cabinet hinges, then step back and watch. This, right here, is the moment. This is what people are not prepared for. You're going to see roaches coming out of places you didn't even know were openings, behind the stove, under the dishwasher, out of the wall socket. It looks like something out of a horror movie, and honestly, it kind of is. But this chaos is actually good news. Every roach you're seeing right now is a roach that's now exposed, weakened, and either dying from the spray or about to walk straight into the trap we're about to build. Take this moment to vacuum up the survivors one more time. This is your second wave of immediate results. All right, now for the part everyone's been waiting for. This is the recipe that costs about $2, uses ingredients you probably already have in your pantry, and is the same basic science that professional bait products use, just homemade. This is your attraction. Roaches are constantly searching for protein and fat sources, and peanut butter is basically a five-star buffet to them. The strong smell travels, and it pulls roaches out of hiding and straight to your bait. Ingredient number 2. Honey adds moisture and sweetness. Roaches are drawn to sugar just as much as protein, and the combination of sweet and savory makes this bait almost irresistible. Honey also helps the mixture stay slightly tacky, which helps it stick where you place it. Ingredient number 3. Boric acid, 99% pure. And here's the killer, literally. Boric acid is a naturally occurring mineral, and it's been used in pest control for over a century because it's incredibly effective against roaches and other insects. You can find 99% pure boric acid powder at most hardware stores, pharmacies, or online for just a couple dollars. The mixing ratio, a simple starting ratio, is roughly 1 part boric acid, 1 part peanut butter. A small drizzle of honey, just enough to soften the mixture and make it easier to work with. Mix it together until you get a thick dough-like paste. You're aiming for something with the consistency of a stiff peanut butter cookie dough, thick enough that it won't drip or run, but soft enough to apply easily. You can roll this into small, pea-sized balls. Some people call these roach balls. Or you can leave it as a paste, which actually brings us to the syringe hack. Here's a little trick that makes application so much easier. Load this paste into an empty plastic syringe, the kind you'd use to give a kid liquid medicine just without the needle. You can pull the plunger out, pack the syringe with the paste using a butter knife, and put the plunger back in. This lets you apply small, precise dots of bait into cracks, crevices, hinges, and gaps without making a mess. It's clean, it's controlled, and it lasts you a long time. One batch of this mixture can treat your entire kitchen with plenty left over. Now here's where we go from homeowner hack to pest control professional, because honestly, the recipe is only half the battle. Where and how you place it is just as important, and this is the part most DIY videos completely skip. Understanding non-repellent logic. Professional-grade products, things like Alpine WSG, which pest control technicians use all the time, work on a principle called non-repellent. That means the roach doesn't sense the product, doesn't avoid it, and walks right through it, or eats it without knowing anything's wrong. Here's why this matters. Roaches are social insects. They groom each other, they share food, and they live in colonies. When a roach picks up a slow-acting poison and doesn't immediately die, it goes back to the colony, gets groomed by other roaches, and effectively shares the poison with the entire group. This is called the domino effect. And it's the reason professional treatments can wipe out an entire colony, including the queen and nymphs you never even see, from just a handful of roaches making contact. Our homemade boric acid bait works on a similar principle. It's not an instant-kill repellent spray that roaches will run from. It's a slow-acting bait they'll happily eat, carry back, and share. Strategic placement. where the bait actually goes. This is critical. Do not spread this bait out in the open on countertops or floors. Not only is that unsafe around food, kids and pets, it's also less effective because roaches prefer to feed in dark, tight hidden spaces close to their harborage areas. Place small dots or pea-sized balls of bait in these specific spots. Cabinet hinges. Roaches love the gap created by cabinet hinges. It's dark, it's tight, and it's close to where they travel. Cracks and crevices, anywhere you see a gap in the wall, baseboard, or where two surfaces meet. Under the fridge and stove. Remember, this is their favorite hangout spot because of the warmth. Inside cabinets, along the back wall and corners, especially under the sink, where moisture from pipes attracts them. Around the dishwasher, another warm, moist hiding spot. The goal isn't to flood your kitchen with bait. It's to create small, strategic feeding stations in the exact spots roaches are already traveling through. Important safety notes. A few quick but important safety reminders before you go all in on this. Always wear gloves when handling boric acid or any pesticide product, and wash your hands thoroughly afterward. Read the label of any commercial product carefully. Even though boric acid is relatively low toxicity, compared to many pesticides, it should still be kept away from children, pets, and food prep surfaces. Keep bait placements out of reach of pets and small children. Choose hidden spots like the back of cabinets or behind appliances specifically because they're inaccessible to curious hands and paws. Near gas stoves, avoid aerosol sprays. Instead, stick to baits and gels in that area. Aerosols near an open flame or pilot light can be a fire hazard. So this is one more reason baiting is the smarter long-term solution near cooking appliances. If your infestation is severe, this DIY method combined with a vacuum cleanup is a fantastic first step. But for serious, ongoing problems, especially ones involving German cockroaches, the most common species in US kitchens, it may still be worth consulting a licensed pest control professional for a one-time treatment, even if you're maintaining things yourself afterward with this bait method. So let's recap what we just did, step by step. We started by physically removing the visible infestation with a shop vac. Instant results, instant satisfaction. Then we used a flushing spray to force the hidden roaches out into the open for round 2 of cleanup. After that, we made our $2 homemade bait, peanut butter, honey and boric acid, and used the syringe hack to apply it precisely. And finally, we placed that bait using the same strategic, non-repellent logic that professional exterminators rely on, hitting hinges, cracks and hiding spots instead of wasting it out in the open. Give this combination about 1 to 2 weeks. You'll likely notice a dramatic drop in activity within the first few days, but the bait needs time to work through the colony for that long-term, wipe-them-all-out effect. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried a homemade roach remedy? Maybe something your grandma used to swear by, or some weird internet trick you tried out of desperation at 1 a.m. Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and honestly, some of the best tips I've ever learned came from viewers sharing their own home remedies. And if this video helped you, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, because I'm putting out more videos just like this. Practical. No nonsense, real solutions for the stuff that drives homeowners crazy. Pests, cleaning hacks, home maintenance. If it's a problem in your house, chances are I've got a video, or I'm about to make one, that solves it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.